Good afternoon, Libra, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do is just going to give you your June ex-lover's romantic reading and to just see how this ex truly feels about you and the actions that he or she plans to take towards those feelings, okay? I've decided today to use my Fairy Lenormand's deck here, as well as a few other oracle cards to just give you a bit more part and advice into your situation. And ladies and gentlemen, as I go through this reading, if it resonates, go on and give it a big thumbs up and share it with others. And if you've yet to subscribe to my channel, please take a few moments to do so now. Okay, I'm going to go on and get started here with just looking at these Oracle Romantic cards here just to start off, and then I'll just dive deeply into your reading here. So again, the topic here is how does your ex kind of feels about you and actions that will be taken towards those feelings here. Okay, it appears here that the love that the two of you share seems to be a bit unrequited here. There seems to not be enough chemistry, to kind of pull you guys together here. I'm feeling that you probably should try to just express yourself a bit more to this ex and to really share your true feelings. And if you intend to be with this ex, then you have to sit down and have a conversation here, because it seems that you know the ex feels here that you are their soulmate, and vice versa. You might be feeling this way yourself. And the key is to try to stay a bit more optimistic about your love life here, and to understand that positive thinking really can get you far here. But I do feel that there are some family issues here that you need to heal, okay? And it looks like that your once you do that, your love life will indeed certainly benefit. Perhaps you might need to even forgive your parents for the way that they may have brought you, and perhaps the things that you may have seen growing up as a child may have affected you so much so that it's still in your present here. It's more of a toxic type thing that you might need to release here. And you might need to forgive, okay? I am getting a sense that maybe some of you perhaps might have hurt your ex, or it could be vice versa. And maybe one of you need to just express your love. Go ahead and make that romantic gesture here, because in fact, your romantic feelings are certainly worth exploring here, okay? So just try to stay a bit more optimistic about your love life and keep an open mind here. Okay? Let's get into your Lenormand's cards here and see what additional messages we can kind of glean here. Okay, I'm going to start by first making a few general observations here. Okay? You do have a predominance of spades here in your reading, so it looks like you're going to definitely be questioning what actions you or perhaps your ex is going to take here. You know, and you seem to be regarding your situation as a bit of a battle of some sort. And there's a lot of strife, worrying, and questioning that are inherent in your situation, too. Perhaps some of you may even be staying up late at night because, as I said, one of you may have hurt the other, and one of you may not even be communicating, or there's a blockage somewhere here, okay? You also have two sevens here showing in your reading here. So that shows notifications, and it shows that news are to be expected here. And it also shows a balance of focus with mutual love. And it shows a welcoming surprise that you may receive this month, okay? But the presence here of these, having these two sixes here in your reading, shows again, just further emphasizing the fact that you do have a lot of spades here. There's going to be a lot of irritability, a lot of agitation, ladies and gentlemen. And in fact, for some of you, even a lot of bitterness. Okay? So let's dive right on deeply and begin with your bottom card here. We have the Lily. So with the Lily, Saturn governed this card, and it connects with Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And this card is all about contentment, happiness, and satisfaction. It's all about maturity. So it seems to me that this card could even represent a new person that might come into your life, someone that is a bit more mature here. So it seems to me that you really want a serious relationship, Libra. You want a relationship with someone. It looks like a sexual relationship with someone older is possible. I'm feeling, and it seems that perhaps maybe you've been trying to connect with someone, with an ex or someone in a situation that's, it seems to be taking too long to kind of develop in some way, or maybe the ex have been trying to contact you in some way. And I feel that many of you might even be feeling like you are kind of fantasizing, and you're feeling a bit frustrated. I'm kind of getting, with that card. So then, how in fact does this X feel about you? And guys, keep in mind that the energies of these cards can go vice versa. So it could just as easily be how the X is feeling about you, or you're feeling about this X here, okay? So we have the clouds here with that card here. So this is connected with both Neptune and Mercury, and it represents an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, okay? So this card is all about un, un, the ex kind of sees you as being a bit unstable, or even a person that has a mental type disorder, a person that's very unpredictable, insecure, someone who plays the field, or just a player, you know, someone that's very insecure and indecisive, you know, someone that's very distracted by a lot of foolishness that I'm getting. And again, the energies can go vice versa. And then we have the trees. So with the trees, it connects with water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and it connects with the sun as well as the south lunar nodes, okay, karma. So the X sees you as happy. I mean, as healthy, again, as a soulmate, just as these cards have indicated, as being an individual that's very grounded, spiritually inclined, and for some of you, even religious, that I'm kind of getting out of that, okay? And then we have the next card here. We have the clover. Okay, so with the clover, it connects with Jupiter and fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So the X sees you as being an open-minded person. Again, keep an open mind here, you know? As a person that's a risk taker, as a person that's nervous, even a prankster, a gambler, or just a person that's possibly even an opportunist, okay? So again, these energies can go vice versa here. So the next card here is your significator. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just consolidate these cards, reflect your past or basis of the matter, okay? And I'm going to just give you a story here. So prior to doing that, I'm going to just do a little few combinations here to see what other information I might get here for you guys, and then I'll tell you the story here that I'm seeing. Okay? I'm seeing a person that's very unstable, someone that's, suffering from mental health issues, or drug or alcohol abuse, or just someone that's going having a lot of delusions, okay? I'm also seeing someone that perhaps may have recovered, and I'm seeing that it could be some type of recovery from a recent illness or hallucination, something connected with the heart, perhaps heart problems. I'm seeing something connected with a lot of stress and depression. Just misfortunes of all sorts here that I'm seeing here in the past here. And someone was uncertain or kind of hid their true feelings, you know? And, you know, there's just a blockage that I'm seeing here that seems to have occurred here for you guys in the past. So why don't we just put all of these cards together here and just give you a story. So although, ladies and gentlemen, many of you felt something, really just wasn't right with your situation, you felt a strong soulmate connection, okay? I feel you either had a quick sexual encounter with this ex, or you gave him or her a second chance. And many of you um, assumed them feeling, or just waited and just had like a wait and see approach, anxiously kind of waiting to see what your future entails with this ex after that happened. I'm kind of getting, okay? So let's move right along here and just see what actually is expected to kind of come here for you guys this month here. All right. I'm also feeling too, just to take a step back, I'm also feeling too is that for some of you, your ex might have kind of told you they wanted something serious, but you were very uncertain, perhaps due to another connection. And while you felt a bit alienated, I'm feeling, ladies and gentlemen, you remain anxious, but still harbored a feeling that you'll never kind of get really what you want, or get your fair share of the pie, if you will. Okay, so let's look more so to your future and get more information about how they're feeling here. So we have the anchor there. And with the anchor, Saturn and Neptune are rulers of that card, and it connects with air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So the ex sees you as being faithful, stable, as being a positive individual, very positive minded, even in fact self sufficient. Or it could be vice versa in terms of feelings, okay? Yet at times, I'm feel I feel that the ex sees you as being a bit stubborn and, like a mind way or the highway, type personality. Okay. And then you have the letter. So with the letter here, that connects with Mercury. Once again, air signs. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The ex sees you as being very articulate. Sees you as being an excellent communicator, as a mentalist, ladies and gentlemen, as very smart, social being, very professional. Okay? And then we have the tower. All right? And so with the tower, Saturn rules this card and it connects with earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So once again, this further emphasizes the fact that, the ex sees you as being very educated, very serious about what you want, yet sometimes egocentric, overbearing, arrogant, even in fact a loner, yet very ambitious. Okay? So let's go on and just give you a story with what I'm seeing coming towards you in the future here. And prior to doing this, let's just play with a few combinations here. So I'm seeing a steady relationship, a long-term type romance, even togetherness. You know, I'm seeing something connected with a tall lover or a taller person here that looks like the ex wants to, either you or the ex wants to kind of offer you better attention this time around. I'm kind of getting. So let's go on and just try to just give you a story that I'm kind of seeing here. So, ladies and gentlemen, certainly those cards certainly shows your persistence after a long period of time. It looks like it's gonna eventually pay off in some way, and it looks like that your ex kind of he or she kind of desires a serious connection here, but you might find it a bit one-sided or even confined, and so you have to kind of set boundaries if in fact this is really what you desire. Okay, it could be vice versa with what they would like to do to you, do in terms of if you were to get back together with them. I kind of see him or her phoning you or kind of sending you love letters via social media, mail, or other telephonic matters or means. Okay, and for some of you, this relationship might even be a long distance or an internet, type connection that I'm getting. Okay, but you have to understand there still might be a third wheel that I'm getting in the picture, however. And many of you won't be willing to really sell your soul for this ex and might decide to kind of really move forward with someone new. Or your ex may decide to go on and move towards someone new. Okay? So, in conclusion today, ladies and gentlemen, what are some things that you feel you need to release here or you need to surrender? Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, surrender to prayer. Understand that you really need to try to give yourself over completely to prayer, particularly this month. Because when you pray from your heart, you're going to be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will in fact arrive. Okay? And with this act, try to Surrender your desire to control people. Not only this ex, but any type of romantic type situation that you're getting in, ladies and gentlemen, because understand that really being over controlling can really sabotage relationships. You know, to more effectively achieve your goals, ladies and gentlemen, try to back off, regroup, and kind of give the situation some breathing room, if you will. Okay? And try to surrender obsessive thinking. Okay? If you're obsessing about this person constantly, kind of turn the dilemma over to the spirit, because really doing so is going to certainly help it, bring you to clarity or even solve the problem, you know? And last but not least, and this is certainly very important, surrender comparisons with other people, ladies and gentlemen. Try to keep your eyes trained on yourself, and focus on your strength, your attractiveness, as well as your power. So, this is what I have for you, Libra. I certainly hope that this reading offers you food for thought. I look forward to hearing your comments. Okay? Please like and share. And if you've yet to subscribe, please take a few moments to do so. And if you'd like to have more personal reading, you can contact me at WAT61073 at gmail.com. Enjoy your day. Thanks a lot.